Hey everyone, welcome back. This week's grocery haul again was from Raley's. The total this week was $274.20. Most of it is food this week. So if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that my husband and I started a diet. He's doing keto, I'm trying more for paleo, and then our kids, of course, the things that you see that aren't paleo and keto, those are for my children. So this week I wanted to pick up some more items for them just to kind of fill them up a little bit because they're running low on some of the stocked items in the freezer from Costco, like their Hot Pockets and their snack items. So that is what you'll see here. Let me briefly go over dinners that I'm going to be having this week. I'm making lamb gyros, and they didn't have the lamb steaks. They had the stew meat only, so I'm going to, yes, this is like a splurge lamb, but sometimes I just want to change it up a little bit, and I like lamb a lot, especially for gyros. I love the lamb gyros, and that's what I'm going to make this week. So I got lamb for that, and this should be enough meat to fill everyone up mixed in with the gyros. I'm making pork chops with Brussels sprouts with it's pork chops with sautéed Brussels sprouts and apples. So I'm curious to see how the apples and Brussels sprouts will taste, but my kids like pork, so I wanted to get things for them. Last week, I feel like my meals didn't really go very well, so I was trying to be more intentional with things that I know that are kind of more normal for them, but still line up with my husband and I's diet, so that all of us are getting filled up and enjoying dinner. I got bacon because we like to cook this to like put in vegetables or add to dishes to make them flavorful. So, and bacon is expensive right now. So I used to buy a big pack every single week, like the big, thick, $20 pack, which I think is like 2 or 3 pounds, or I think 3 pounds. But since bacon has gone up so much, I really only buy it and like a one pound package once a month, I think, which is sad because my family will literally eat like 1 package of bacon for breakfast is not enough for them. So yeah, that's where I'm at with bacon, but I like to get it for adding to things now instead of as like a whole breakfast meal, or you know what I mean. I got chicken thighs just because, you know, it is cheap, it's more affordable. Prices on things are going up, and I'm just trying to make sure I get more bang for my buck with some things. So we're gonna do sheet pan chicken with, I think potatoes, the gold potatoes and roasted carrots. That's what we're doing there. So I got some nice rainbow carrots over there as well. I got tilapia for fish tacos. I have some tortillas still, and my family likes fish tacos, and I like to have fish at least once a week. So usually I've been on a salmon kick, so now I'm switching up to tilapia. So fish tacos, sheet pan chicken, pork chops, lamb gyros, spaghetti. I still have ground beef, and then the last dinner I'm doing is pulled pork, and I have like a pork tenderloin roast in my freezer still, and ground beef in my freezer, as well as like I have steak still. So I'm gonna have plenty of meals to choose from this week, and I'm excited. One other thing, I bought 2 packages of spaghetti and 2 packages of garlic bread so that I could double up. And one thing I'm noticing now is I forgot to add a second marinara or pasta sauce. They were out of marinara, so I just got pasta sauce. But I'm making a meal for another mom, so I doubled up so that I can make a batch of food for her. She just had a baby, so I volunteered for a meal train, and I'm going to be dropping off a meal to her this week. So that's why there's double of that. All right, so I'll just go around and show you guys now everything that I got. I kind of went into the meals, so everything else is kind of, you know, goes with the meals, or I bought for like my breakfasts or lunches and whatnot. So like I said, garlic bread. These are the frozen ones that go in the freezer, so I don't have to worry about them going moldy. I got spaghetti. I had to get this kind because they were out. Guys, have you noticed that a lot of stuff is not stocked in the stores recently? The past few weeks, every time I order stuff, I have a bunch of things that are just unavailable, and more than usual. Like, I'm used to that, but this is like nothing that I've really seen before on basic items. I got whole wheat pita bread for the gyros for the kids. My husband and I will probably skip this and just have like make the gyros in bowls with the cucumber and onion and the tzatziki sauce. Cheez-Its for the children. Chicken nuggets for the children to have as a snack. My little one here loves chicken nuggets. It's an easy meal for him. One of my kids asked for frozen blueberries. He likes to snack on it, so it's a nice frozen treat, even though he could just freeze his own, but whatever. If I have this for him, he won't eat all my blueberries for my smoothies, so that's okay. One of my kids wanted hot Cheetos. I needed this for a recipe, whole grain mustard and chicken broth, but instead they gave me stock, so I don't know how the ingredients compare, but that's that. Bagels for the kids for easy snacks. I have smoked salmon and cream cheese, and we haven't had bagels in a while, so I got that for them. I got these keto buns for my husband. Hopefully he'll eat them for the pulled pork sliders, and I got regular hamburger buns for my kids for the barbecue pulled pork. My son is dropping things on the ground. The recipes that I am making this week, oh no, called for a lot of fresh herbs, and some of them are ones that I haven't cooked with before, like tarragon. I've never cooked with fresh tarragon. And now that I think of it, I've never made anything with fresh thyme either. It's just like my dried thyme. But they were out of these ones in thyme and dill, so they gave me the fresh living herbs. So I'm actually excited about that because hopefully they'll be fresh longer. Like the ones that I get that are Raley's actually have been kind of moldy. Like, they gave me a whole moldy rosemary. When I opened it a couple days after I bought it, I didn't realize it, but all of the leaves were black or like dark brown, and I was like, that's not right. And then I realized, oh, they're moldy. So always check your food. Lots of berries because I use them in my smoothies. My kids are on a berry kick right now. Sometimes it's pears, sometimes it's apples, you know, sometimes it's bananas. Right now it's berries, so we're all on the same page with berries, so that's why I got a bunch of these. 2 packs of blueberries, 2 packs of strawberries, and a pack of raspberries. Brussels sprouts, broccoli, romaine leaves, already washed, already cut. So sometimes I'll cut these up and have a salad, but they are also great if you want to do chicken salad wraps, or, you know, you want to use big leaves for like a burger or something. I got this big pack of baby spinach for my smoothies or salads. I had to get parsley, so that's parsley. I got 2 bunches of kale for my smoothies. I've been doing a morning smoothie in the morning, and it's been working out. I've been doing a smoothie in the morning and a soup for lunch, and I've been feeling really great, and my skin has been looking really great, and I've had a lot of energy, so I'm going to keep it up. Which brings me to this. I wanted to get a protein powder to add into my smoothie for more nutrition, and I especially like the magnesium content because supposedly magnesium is good for like if you have anxiety, and I do have anxiety, so I've been wanting to try something to bump up my magnesium. So something that has the protein and the fiber and all that good stuff to add to my morning smoothie, I'm looking forward to. I needed carrots for something, and then I also wanted some carrots because I'm going to make a soup, another butternut squash soup, because that was really nice and warming to have for a lunch, something easy on my stomach. These are yellow potatoes, the Yukon Gold, the gold potatoes. Had to get dog food, the fresh dog food. I got mac and cheese for my kids for an easy meal because they haven't had that in a while, so, which I don't like to buy it because it's so processed, but sometimes I'm nice and I get it for them. Oh, I did get 2 marinaras. Okay, so this one, I did get 2 marinaras. I wanted to try this one because I don't think I've tried the box one before. I just like to test out different brands and different sauces to see which I like better. So I'm gonna try those for my spaghettis. Celery is always good to have to add crunch to salads or chicken salads or tuna salad sandwiches. My kids like adding this for the crunch. I do too. So celery, cucumbers for the gyros and also for salads and snacking. The spaghetti squash so my husband and I can have our spaghetti. Bananas, tomatoes, onions, milk, my almond milk for my smoothies, and I think that's about it. So basically most of the vegetables and fruits are for snacking and smoothies. And then I have lots of options for salads and the Brussels sprouts and broccoli and spinach to add for vegetables into the dinners. So yeah, so far the diet's going well. I did feel kind of like off track this past week because it was stressful. So I didn't feel like I had enough ingredients to make like a good meal. It seemed really boring and blah. So I'm hoping this week is a little bit more variety of things and we'll be able to stick to things more. So again, sorry that this was long and I've been rambling, but Raley's $274. The dog food was $20. So if you want to subtract that, the total price for my food items this week was $250-ish. And that is keeping in mind my food that I keep in my freezer, my meats that I have in my freezer, which when something goes on sale, make sure you stock up because it's super helpful to keep the costs down overall to feed your family. And I do have a family of 6. I have 4 kids. It's my husband and myself, and we have 2 dogs and a cat and a gecko. So costs can rise pretty fast. Side note, this is a bonus, my Target pickup haul. If you are curious about the extra expenditures that I have in a week, aside from food, I needed shampoo and conditioner. So I picked that up. I needed toothpaste. In the wintertime, I switched to a children's mint-free toothpaste because my lips get really dry and they get extremely chapped. So I like to ease up a little bit on something that, like the mint burns my skin a little bit. So this is a lot more gentle on my lips when they're so dry and peeling. Which also brings me to my Aquifer immediate relief. This is so far the best lip ointment I have and the only thing that keeps my lips protected. And I got a little makeup remover thing because I haven't had that in a while and my coconut oil is bothering me. For my eye removal, I needed dishwasher detergent. I needed a 3-subject notebook for school. I just started taking some college classes, highlighters, diapers. I got a little pack because we still have some here, but we're running out. So just to keep us until the next paycheck, I got a little pack of that. And then I needed cat food. I needed dry food this week. We were out and look, you can tell because he's trying to open it already. And then we got wet food, which is not what I normally get him, this brand, but I think he'll like it. I don't think he'll mind. Right, Jeepers? Right, baby? And then I got mechanical pencils too, but they were out, so I'm just having them shipped. And this was an additional $60. But I mean, when you need your toiletries, it really adds up. And if you need any sort of like cleaning products, you know how that could be. So that's it for this week. That's all he'll allow me. All right, see you next week. Bye.